All right, and we are all ready for our very first run of the day. How exciting is it, everyone? So first up, we have a Sonic Mania Sonic & Tails No Major Glitches run by Argic, but I'll pass it over to him to explain more about it. Take it away.
Hey everybody, my name is Argic, my pronouns are he, him. Welcome to Sonic Mania No Major Glitches Sonic & Tails Good Ending. That is a mouthful of a category name. Basically, we're going to go fast. We're not going to do any major glitches, but we're going to have fun with it. Hey, Lana, hope you're doing well.
Hey, hope you're doing well as well. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. I am excited to do this. I am proud to be the opening run of the event. Hopefully, we can do a good job here because I'm a big pupper person. I love the dogs. Dogs are great. I had 2 boxers of my own, the lovable idiots that they were. So yeah, let's get this run on the road, shall we? We're going to come do a run. We're going to have some fun. Lana, as always, if you have anything you'd like to say throughout the run, just tell me to shut up and jump in. Otherwise, I'm going to go a mile a minute.
Sounds great.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's Sonic Mania, Sonic & Tails, Good Ending, no major glitches. Let's go grab some Chaos Emeralds. We're going to run our way through the video game here, starting off in Green Hill numero uno. As we do, this game here has a mixture of nostalgic zones and brand new zones, but that doesn't mean that the nostalgic zones are all that you've seen before. Act 1 is a mismatch of 1, 2, and 3 from Sonic 1, but Act 2 is brand new, but more on that when we get there as well. We're going to run our way through, though, grabbing ourselves the Chaos Emeralds. As soon as I can actually land in the big ring, that would be great. So we're going to do a special stage tech here. We're going to bounce to the right, going to take it back here, y'all. We're going to do 1 hop this time. We're going to keep going from side to side here. Probably going to miss that corner. We did, but it's fine. We get our return bounce here. Oh, that's fine. I'm just going to do the backup strats. Hit the backup buttons and let it go. If at first you don't succeed, please press the Y button 3 times to get yourself max speed and then just go to the end. That is a leftover debug feature that is just not getting patched out. The devs have decided, nope, we're not doing any more patches for Sonic Mania. You can have that one on us. So it's speedrun legal. If you want to do the special stages, but you don't want to learn the special stage bounces, don't worry about it. Press the super button 3 times and profit. So we're just going to run our way through now on the rest of the run here. Act 1, as we said, is basically a mismatch of the original stages put back together here in kind of sort of so you all know this area. We all died down here many times in the original Sonic 1. We either hit the spikes and got the spike bug glitch, or we fell in the hole and wondered how the heck we did that. Emerald number 2. This one's slightly easier than the last one. I'm not going to make a mistake. There you go. He says as he almost makes a mistake. But we got through there. That is Emerald number 2. We're hopefully going to get all these emeralds by around the 11 or 12 minute mark here. And that will allow us to get Supersonic. Supersonic in this game is faster even with the bonus stage at the end of the game. Spoilers, we got a bonus stage. We're going to go down to the bottom though. We're going to go and get ourselves the invincibility down here. That's going to allow us to go and do the first boss by spin dashing up the little ramp here, running our way through, getting to the end, and away we go. I'm hearing people saying, oh no, this is 16 by 9, ain't it? It is 16 by 9. It is meant to be 16 by 9. If it's not, don't worry about it. Sonic games can look good in 4 by 3 or 16 by 9, but there we go. So we're going to run our way through and continuing on with the video game. Don't you just love Marathon Jack? Marathon Jack's fantastic. Right, and that's stage 1 done. So welcome to stage 2, act 2 of Green Hill. This is where we have a new gimmick. The gimmick in this stage are these lovely little zip lines. If you land on them, they'll take you down to another part of the level, allowing you to navigate your way through the stage. We're actually not going to use as many of these as you would think because we know where speed shoes are. They give us a nice big boost of speed. We're going to then jump over this area, probably, not get bodied on this big bridge there. Grab our first elemental shield of the run, which is the fire shield. Grab a second set of speed shoes and then hoof it through the stage. What the fire shield does here is the fire shield allows me to do the horizontal fire dash, gives us a nice big boost of speed, protects us from all projectiles, and protects us from lava. Unfortunately, it doesn't like war, so goodbye fire shield. Thank you very much. We'll see you later in the run as we go to Emerald number 3. So we're going to run our way through now. We're going to bounce to the left, take it back to the right now. We're going to keep going with the bounces. I'm not getting the bounces, so we're just going to switch on that. The reason that I am switching immediately to the running fast thing here is because once you lose momentum from not being able to bounce left and right, you're quicker just switching to the max speed and going. What's happening there is I'm just hitting my jump button slightly too early, not getting the jump, but that then causes the friction from the ground to activate and slowing me down. It's a little bit slower, but we have our backups. Always know your backups. And now we're coming to boss number 1. Thankfully, it's the final boss from Sonic 2, but it just doesn't have a hitbox in its legs. Because if this had a hitbox in its legs, we'd be in trouble. So I'm going to go stand under the boss here. We're going to jump 1. It's going to hit Tails there as well. There we go. Going to go again. Tails going to be a bro. Nice job, buddy. Going to go again. 3. And then last set of hit. Here's the Tails get it. No, he doesn't. That's fine. But Tails getting 3 out of the 4 there is good for us. We now get to fly with our buddy up to the capsule. And away we go into stage number 2. So the good thing about Sonic Mania here is that with one controller, you do have control of Sonic and Tails has the awesome ability of being able to fly and carry us when we need to. We will be using that throughout the run here. But first, we're going up to the top route in the chemical plant here. We want to make sure we grab ourselves another Chaos Emerald, and we can get that in the top route. Because normally top route is best route, but Sonic Mania took that idea and kind of turned it on its head a little bit, at least in terms of the speed run. So we're going to run our way through now into the secret cave here. We're going to grab ourselves Emerald number 4. Let's see if we can do it right without using the thing. We're going to turn that panel number 3, bounce all the way over, keep doing the jumps that we need here. There you go, gets the jumps over there. That's the good one that you want to see. That exactly right there. That's what you want. So good stuff for us. That is
I've got a special donation for you if you'd like.
Go for it.
I got you. So we have a $5 donation from Tempest Mask 1000 who says, one of my favorite times of the year is back. Think it can't get any faster? You ain't never had a friend like Argik. He spin dashes you places quickly. Your car wishes it super peel out. Best of luck, Arg. P.S. Still waiting on Gravity Circuit. Smile.
Thank you, Tempest. Gravity Circuit, maybe at some point. I do want to do more indie game speedruns, but Sonic has a solid grip on me right now. But yeah, thank you very much for that, Tempest. Do appreciate it. And that's Emerald number 5 as we went through there as well. So here we go into the Chemical Plant Act 2 area, because basically we ain't going to go and do any more special stages. We can get all the special stages in this level if we wish, but it requires us to go out of our way to go and grab them, which is a little bit slow, and you know, it's no good when you're doing a speed run. We're going to wait, going to run, going to jump, going to dash, going to get the peel out, or not the peel out, the drop dash. Didn't even explain the peel out yet. The peel out is available in this game. It came from Sonic CD. Unfortunately, we don't do that because we have the drop dash instead. The drop dash is a brand new ability that allows us to basically charge a spin dash in midair and obviously get through. Tails, what are you doing? You spin dash and then you disappear. Good job, buddy. But yeah, we have the drop dash here. The drop dash allows us to basically charge a mini spin dash in midair. It's really powerful. Allows us to go and keep our momentum throughout the run here as we do damage boost the boss, the video game, and I get to explain the gimmick for our next stage. So Chemical Plant Act 2 here is a very vertical stage. The stage ending is actually very high up into the sky. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be navigating to the right and to the left while going as high as we possibly can. Grabbing the bubble shield here, early bubble shield, because wow. And we have Flubber. So Flubber here, you can see the blue Flubber here is giving me a small bounce. If we turn it into green Flubber, which is how it gets its name, it gives us a giant bounce. So we have dark blue that will damage us, light blue will give us a small bounce, green will give us a big bounce, and purple is sticky. So we're just going to run our way through here, going to get the nice big bounce off that, hopefully land up into the DNA strand here that takes us all the way up the helix. Away we go. We're going to run our way through. Unfortunately, because I have the bubble shield right now, I don't actually have the ability to drop dash because the bubble bounce replaces our drop dash ability. So deliberately taking the damage boost there, that's going to allow us to go all the way through and get our drop dash back, which is nice. Straight up the top. Don't want to go left or right in these ones. The end of the level is above us. So running our way through the stage right now, you see we're just basically following the path here. There's nothing major that we need to worry about. Grab these extra rings on the top, up, through, down, 1, 2, land on that, do a drop dash, bounce off the flubber, and round to the left. Big jump down here gives us the speed up, taking intentional damage boost off the spike, spin dash our way through, and off we go. Quickest spin dashes in the games that we want, of course, are the 6-tap spin dash. Sniper, no snipey. Good job, Sniper. So 6-tap spin dash, I'll be mashing my 3 jump buttons, piano roll style, just to try and get the quickest possible spin dashes as we run our way through the level here. Going to see if we get through that. We did not. We got caught by it immediately. That's fine. Although I'm already at a 114 here. That is not the greatest cycle in the world, but maybe we'll be able to save some time as we get through the boss in this one. Which is not something that you want to see, but you'll see when we get there. At least if you're like me anyway. If you know, you know. If you don't, you'll find out in about 3 minutes. So we're going to run our way through. We're going to go up. We're going to grab that. Going to grab the 1 cycle here on the 130. That is going to allow me to then get up here and grab the 135 checkpoint. Cool. Hardest bonus stage in the game. Here we go. Let's see if we can get some good bounces off these ramps here. So I still want to be bouncing left and right, but I also want to bounce off that. Want to make sure we get it. The game is not giving me the controls there. That's fine. I'm just going to do the 3. Puts us all the way around. We'll be able to run off this and go grab it. Come here, you. I'm coming to get you. Oh, I went too far. I went too far. Thankfully, Kimmy got there. Oh, I overtook the emerald. Don't overtake the emerald. That's bad. Don't actually overtake the emerald, because if you go too far, the game thinks you're cheating and makes the emerald go backwards. It's not good. Don't do it. That was close, but we're fine. All right, off to the boss fight of Chemical Plant Act 2 here. We have got Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Salt-Inducing Puyo Machine. It's a combination of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine and Puyo Puyo. And Arg is not good at puzzle games. I apologize in advance for anybody who is. I am not. I'm going to be aiming for a Hailfire combo to try and get as many beans down as quickly as I can. The chain and the amount of beans exploding is the important part here. So I'll see if I can get the Hailfire combo doing exactly what I need. Getting the double greens there is actually not what I'm looking for, because we want to get the combo beginning. So I'm going to be using red as my color of choice, which seems to have been a good choice so far, but we'll see if that will continue. So I'm going to just put that down there. We'll put the blue in the top there. There's a yellow red there. That's fine. I've got a double purple. That would be nice. I'm just going to drop the purple there. That's fine. I've got another green purple. That's fine. I'll just put that there. I'll put the green red. I'm just not going to risk that. I'll just put that down and we'll go for a baby combo and then try and set up another combo. So we've got yellow there with a red on it. We've got another yellow. We've got yellow with a blue. We've got a blue with a green. We take the blue and the green. We stick that there. We've got a yellow and a purple. The yellow and the purple's not grand. This is not going really well right now. Grab that there. We've got a yellow on the other side. I'll just drop them down. I've got a red with a blue. I have got a blue with a yellow, but that covers my red. I've got the green with the blue. We're just going to drop them down the new and see what happens as it goes through. Get that there. Is he gone? He's gone. That was a slow Puyo, but you know, you got to take with the colors that you go through. Unlucky. All right. We're now going to our first stage of the run that is brand new to Studiopolis. This was actually the stage that was sent to Sonic Team as the pitch for Sonic Mania. So thankfully they enjoyed it. They thought this is good, and that's what we got. So away we go. Spin dash, jump to the left, immediately hit the spring. That allows us to get up to the top right here on this platform cycle. We're then just going to drop dash our way through the stage, trying to grab as many rings, doing a little bit of loop jumps here to bounce some speed up there. Didn't get the speed jump off that one. That's unfortunate, so we're just going to get the underside, go through, get the bounce. 1, 2, run our way through, jump in. That's fine. Jump up to the top and stay on the top route, because top route is best route in this stage. Making sure we do the drop dash. That is the slowest we drop dash ever. We grab our speed shoes. Unfortunately, the speed shoes ain't going to last too long for us, because there is our final big ring on the screen right there. And we are going to grab that as well. So we're going to go down here. We're going to jump over through. In we go. Oh, doesn't get up there. Go back again. And in. Thanks for the spring there, Tails. Jump to the left. Going to jump back to the right. Going to keep it going. Going to then hold the right. Going to jump back to the left. Going to keep going here. Going to just do that. Going to keep getting the orbs. Didn't get that. Just hit the button and run it through. We'll catch this on the first corner here. And that is all the Chaos Emeralds obtained. Sonic has got all the Chaos Emeralds. That now means 50 rings will give us the ability to go to the Golden Boy himself, and any other future big rings will immediately give us 50 rings. Sonk can now be Super Sonk. Good stuff. So we're going to grab 50 rings ASAP. We had 46 when we went in there, which means I can do a spin dash, come our way through here, immediately grab that, just leg it all the way through, do a jump, transform, and away we go. We're now going to go grab our second shield of the run, the Lightning Shield. Normally gives you a double jump, but because we're supersonic, we don't get to use any of the active abilities. However, its passive ability of being a giant ring magnet is always active. This makes us basically the most overpowered version of supersonic you'll ever get, because we get all the rings. Supersonic drains rings at 1 ring per second, and away we come to our boss now. So, this boss is basically Heavy Gunner. On the helicopter there, we're going to get 3 missiles. We're going to get top, middle, and bottom. The question is 1, 2, and 3. That is the 2. We want to get as many 1s and as many 2s as we can. If we get any 3s, that's going to cause us a little bit of time loss. We're going to make sure we get as many 1s and 2s. We do not control it, though, as it is always, well, it's always RNG. So let's see what the RNG wants to do on this one, as we're going to go through on this one. So let's see how it goes. What are we getting? Ooh, getting a 1. Lovely. So we're going to hit the missile here, right on the right-hand side of the screen. We're going to about jump. We're going to fly with our buddy Tails here. This is going to allow us to stay on the top right as Tails hits the transition point. Allows us to move over, not having to deal with any of the fall down. And away we go. So let's see if we get missile number 3. Are you going to be a 1, 2, or a 3? Please be a 1. You are a 2. That's fine. We take those. So far we have 2, 1, 2. Will it be 2, 1, 2, 1, 2? 2, 1, 2, 1, 1? 2, 1, 2, 1, 3? Let's find out. We do our final. Oh, I didn't even hit the missile. Feels bad. It was a 2R. Hit the missile, you numpty. We're going to wait for that. Still at the transition point. It means we're going to slightly fall down, though. So there we go. Oh, into the middle route. That's fine. Not really that bad, but that's fine for us. And we got a 2, 1, 2, 2. That's fairly average RNG. It's not terrible. It's not the best. We will take that and we will run with it. Quite literally, we're speedrunning it. Alright, we're going to jump into Act 2 now. And one cool thing about this game is that any elemental shields that you carry into Act 2 will stay there with you as well. So having the lightning shield in the beginning of Act 2 here is going to make grabbing rings for Supersonic super easy, so long as I don't skip the transition. There are some level transitions that you can skip. More about those later. So we're going to run our way through now. Big old double jump off the top here. Going to grab that. Going to land on the ball. That takes us up to here, which is nice. Spring our way through, grabbing some more of these rings. We're already at 34, which is wonderful. Sorry, little Orbinaut, you're going to get in my way, so we have to take you out. Double jump our way through, down the big red spring here. Away we go. And don't want to go that way, thank you very much, although I do appreciate all these extra rings you're giving me. Hit that, do my jump, double jump. Oh, here's my movement. Double jump, there you go. There's the jump you want. Runs our way through. Hey, no spin dashing backwards. Spin dashing backwards and double jumping. Things are going a little wonky, but that's all right because we take it and we run with it. So we're going to go through, we're going to go up, we're going to go in there. There you go. Up, through, and round. Straight over and in. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I'm getting all the bumpers today. Getting all the bumpers. But we're Supersonics, so we don't have to worry about it. It just means we're losing a slight bit of time that hopefully we can make up later on in the run here. Jumps our way through. We're going to get the bounce on this section. Run our way through. Hold the run. Big old jump. Take it back to the left. It's spring 1, spring 2. Let's see what we get here. Nice immediate descent. That's what you want to see. So that'll bring back some of that time lost. Bounce 1, bounce 2. Going to repeat the process here. Run the loop-de-loop, wait for hill 2. Once we get to hill 2, we jump up, we come through. Let's see if we can do the same around this section. Baby jump, fall down here, land on this, and oh, we got the big spin. So you can see how the spins are slightly slower than just getting the drop right through there, but that allows us to get through towards the end of the boss where we have the good chicken. So we're just going to jump down here, run our way through number 1, come our way through number 2, get a little bit of speed here. Oh, jump way too early apparently, not getting through the loop. And then grab our buddy Tails here, who's just going to sit inside Eggman's hitbox. The good chicken's going to appear on the screen. He's going to give you the weather report. Today's weather is going to be a very hot 343 degrees, but it doesn't matter because the stage is done, and away we go. So we're going to head into basically one of people's favorite Sonic stages in the world. Welcome to the Flying Battery. But first, stay hydrated. So now that we are in Flying Battery Zone here, we are going to have no lightning shield because when you transition to a new stage, you lose it. But we're going to do some spin dashes. We're going to grab ourselves a lightning, burn up the bum apparently. I'm going to go grab the fire shield to prevent that from happening again. So secret fire shield there. Let's make the fire dash across 1, we'll cross 2, and then away we go. On the outside here, we're going to make sure that we do not do the fire dash at the wrong point. We're going to get it at those rings. Takes us into the cylinder. Allows us to navigate our way through here at high speed. If you do it any earlier, you'll fall down, you'll take a death, and you are back to the start of the stage. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that. We can fire dash run here. 1, 2, and 3, all the way up, round, and in. We're going to have 44 rings there because Arg seems to be a few rings short of a Supersonic right now. But that's okay because we have the Lightning Shield. The Lightning Shield has an extra property on this stage that allows us to magnetize to the ceiling. We're going to be using that to our advantage later on. I'm going to use the Supersonic here once I get the ability to actually transform. There we go. I am way off cycle right now, which means I'm going to take this next part super safe because I do not want to get squished by the platforms here. I believe they turn on at 59. We're just going to run our way through straight up over and there. It's only the first cycle we missed. It's not a massive time loss as we run our way through down to the bottom, up the way in here, and Supersonic to the top right. So we're going to go all the way through, going to go all the way in, and away we go around and through. Waiting for the missiles then, drop down through number 1. Going to go over the way to number 2, do not get caught in the hole, which we didn't. Lovely. Didn't quite make the cycle there for those missiles. I fully expected that one's just not possible, but there we go. Now we're coming up to our boss fight. You can see we have the blueprints for the second boss on the screen there, but we're going to fall down, we're going to fly with our buddy Tails and do the boss fight. And as we are doing this, I am going to let Lana jump in here with any messages. Lana, what incentives you got coming up?
Ooh, do I have news for you? So our first major incentive, I was just chatting about it in chat with the friendos. Our first big incentive is for Phasmophobia, which is the run after this, and which may feature someone you know, aka me, as a scary Phasmo runner. So the first incentive is to force us to use only tier 1 items on a map. Typically we use tier 3 items because they're really good, and you unlock them as you play more. But if we hit $75 for that incentive, you will force us to play with tier 1 items. It's terrifying, but we can do it. So let's hit $75. We've got $10 for it already, so if we keep sending in those donations, select that incentive, and we'll have some scary times for you coming up after this.
Too spooky for me. Make sure you get your donations in for that. And of course, for Go Rescue as well. And welcome to Flying Barry Act 2, where we are already supersonic. We are running our way through, and we are not allowed to do the boss skip in this one. And I have to say that out loud, because if I don't say it, I'm going to forget and go and try and do a boss skip in a no major glitches run. Not allowed to do any major glitches on this. That means all bosses must be fought as intended. Do not go through any collision or geometry that you're not meant to go through. More on that later. And yeah, just generally have a good time. Basically, play the game as the devs intended it. So we're going to run our way through. We're going to go up onto this area, coming down now, going to the side, not getting blown off by the wind there, which is always good. Onto the spring and up and our way through. So we're going to go down now to our boss fight. Big old jump off here. Drop dash. Didn't give me enough. Feels bad. Run our way through. Get the smooth slide that time. That's how it's supposed to be. And away we go. So welcome to the boss fight. This is Eggette. It is Eggman's niece. You can have her seat in the bottom there. Just flipped up the right way. It's not. It's Eggman upside down. But I think Eggette is a better canon, so I say it's Eggette. So we're going to run our way through now. We're going to get the hit off the boss there. You might have noticed that we didn't get any hit on the spikes. That's because the spikes' hitboxes actually extend a little bit higher up than you expect. And we just missed the one cycle on that. But there we go. So we grab the final hit there, and the boss is done. Goodbye, boss. Sorry, Tails. So now we're going to run our way through to our next brand new stage in the game. Welcome to Press Garden. Yeah, it is. It's Press Garden. I just completely forgot the name of the stage there. I have played this game for how many years? And I'm like, I don't remember the stage. It is Press Garden. There we go. Into the printing press here. We're going to run our way through. We're going to wait. We're going to try and get our first cycle and see if we can get the nice jumps, the nice rings, the nice drop dashes, and all the things in between. That was an extra wee jump there. That means we are definitely not getting first cycle now, because first cycle is so precise that any singular mistake is enough to cause you to miss it. So we're going to run our way through, down to the back on the left here. You know what's coming. It's a big ring. It means it's supersonic. It's time to noom across the stage. So we're just going to noom, drop dash, do the jumps on the slopes here to give us a little bit more of that speed. Didn't get quite a high enough jump there. Didn't hold my jump button long enough to go through there, but that's all right. We jump up here. We get our cycle. We run our way through. So all the way up and in and round we go, up to the top, because nobody knows. So we're going to go through it around here, hit the button, jump our way through on the platform here, down to the side. I say down, but this stage is all about going up. So you go down a little bit to go back up. It's all about moving down to go up. Doesn't make any sense, but, you know, printing presses and factories rarely doing this one. Eggman, what are you doing? So we get a couple of bounces here. We spin dash on the spring to get us up. We bounce off that, just head over to the right. That means we skip a lot of the stage. We're also going to skip a nice little bit here by doing a vertical drop dash. So we just do that, drop dash, up we go. Didn't get the platform on the right cycle, but that's fine. We're going to grab a fire shield. Not going to use it for this stage, but it will come handy for Act 2. So we'll just carry this from Act 1 in Act 2. And coming up soon is the boss. So I do require everybody in chat right now who's enjoying this run to wave to the boss when the boss appears. The boss is just guarding over this place and likes to give you a little bit of a wave. So here we go. We're going to go down now into the boss arena. Boss comes down. Give him a wave. Hi, boss. And we're just going to go jump into the boss's area. Unfortunately, we have to take the boss out here, Doomsday style. Look at that. He's in his flying pose. He can't really fly. And the boss has gone there. Double wave. And he's off skate. So we're going to go for a bit of swag at the end of this level here. We're just going to line ourselves up here. We're going to have Sonic facing left. Keep an eye at Sonic's sprite just as we get ourselves set up for going into Act 2 here. A little bit of time loss, but swag is time neutral. And moonwalking backwards is a lot of swag. Look at that swag there, right there. Alright, Press Garden Act 2. The reason we got the fire shield is because this stage wants to freeze me. Has a lot of freezy things. It's got ice spikes. It's got the ability to have you frozen. We have a fire shield. That means we cannot be frozen. At least not until we become supersonic. Or lose the fire shield, whichever comes first. We're going to run our way through here, making sure we grab 50 rings as quickly as we can. We just run through that. We grab them. That gives us that. All rings completed. We grab our 10 here. Losing the fire shield is fine. That allows me to grab this. Transform, away we go. And that is this stage now done. What do I mean by that? We spin dash here. We run our way through. We're going to get frozen now by Supersonic. Supersonic is going to look there. We hit the button 4 times. He's going to not be happy about this. I'm not happy about this because I just grabbed speed shoes, which means I'm going to be walking a little bit slower until they run out. So we're going to go in now. We jump up here. 1, jump 2, jump 3, jump 4. Skipping all the puzzle elements because I can. And that's it. The stage is literally done. We're going to go into the boss fight now and play who has the bigger hitbox. Hint, it's me. There's Heavy Shinobi. Heavy Shinobi comes down. He has 3 heads on Heavy Shinobi. Heavy Shinobi retaliates by freezing us. That then just allows us to stay back under in the hitbox. 2 hits more and the boss is done. 54 seconds, less than a minute. That stage is done and away we go to Stardust Speedway. That's a smooth stage. That was fun. I'm loving it. So we're coming through now, basically almost to the halfway point. I would say Hydro City is the halfway point. I'm going to ask you all now, if you want to argue with me over what the correct pronunciation of that stage is, do it in a donation. Let us know via the donations. What is the name of the stage? Because it ain't Hydro City. Oh, sorry, it ain't hydrosity. Don't quote that. Don't quote that. Oh, God, I made a mistake. Lana, save me.
I got you. I have a donation. $25 from Ashcarp to save you, who says, come on, folks, let's get going towards spooky time. Good luck with all the runs today, and hi, Arg. And that puts us almost halfway to meeting our Back to Basics Tier 1 item incentive, which is wild. So thanks so much for your donation. We appreciate it.
Hey, Ashcar, thank you very much for that, buddy. I appreciate it. We are going to run through the spiky room. The spiky room is bad because if you get hit by there, you lose everything. But we didn't lose anything, which is good for me. We're going to grab some 8 rings here. Lovely. That's going to be instant transformation. And we are going to go through. So now we're going to go in and go up to this stage. So we're going to jump up, go through, make sure we get in that. Didn't get in that one. That's fine. We're going to go around here, grab a whole bunch of extra rings. That's going to push us down to the area. Allows us to go up through. Can we get a jump? Lovely jump there. Didn't get all the way over, but that's fine. So we're now going to go towards the end of the stage here. We're going to run and jump up this section. Come down, drop, dash, go through. Lovely speed on the top, huh? Don't go on the roof. You never need to go on the roof. We're going to go through now. We're going to come down to the bottom. We're going to go into this section. That takes us up to the boss fight. And in we go. Lovely lantern boss here. So the boss is just a giant light bug from Sonic CD. It's going to summon its little fellas that we've seen in Sonic CD itself. We get 2 of them coming, making a giant zap together. Doesn't really matter. There's a theme on these bosses. You didn't really do much. It's fine. So we go through now. We're going to go into Act 2, aka the stage that plays itself. But yes, we are 1 stage away from the dreaded water zone. What is the correct name of the stage? I am Team Hydro City, always will be, even if I do accidentally slip up and say it's not. But it is, because that's how it works. So the stage that will play itself, we're going to spin dash, run, jump, go over here, drop dash, and then get a nice big boost through this section. Jump, do, get the booster. Wait until we get round loop number 1 onto the rocket. Grabs us up to a whole bunch of rings here. We need to grab as many of them as we can. We're going to then grab these. Oh, didn't jump there, game. Thanks very much. How's that going to do in my ring count? Let's find out. We're going to run our way through. We're going to go round 1. We're going to go round 2. We're going to jump up here. We should still get enough rings for super, but is it going to be enough rings to do super and the entire boss? Let's find out. We'll have to see now. This is going to be very interesting for ours. So we're going to run our way through here. We're going to grab that. I'm going to see if I can get the jump over this section, which I didn't, which means I now need to transform, which means my ring count is going to be a bit dodgy. Okay. Let's see how this goes. We're going to run our way through now. We've got 3 segments of this boss. Segment 1 is a mini race against Metal Sonic to get him into the machine. Phase 2 is a little fight against Silver Sonic from the 8-bit games. You want him to roll so we can go and just hit him back to Metal Sonic. And then Phase 3 is Metal Sonic Kai from Knuckles Chaotix. More about that when we get there, as we are going to run our way in and run our way through. So while we go and do this boss fight, Lana, the stage is yours.
Absolutely. So we did get a $10 donation from Shawnee, I believe it's pronounced. Apology if I botched your name. But it says, Arg, come on. It's clearly Hydro's City.
Huh?
I don't know. It's Hydro's City with a break between those two.
The S is in the wrong place.
I don't know. Thanks so much for your donation. That brings us up to $45 out of the $75 we need for the Phasmophobia incentive. Y'all are killing it. Thanks so much for your donations. Oh, also, we got $10 from Devin Sanity while I'm here saying, instructions unclear, quote posted in clip channel.
No!
Thanks so much for your donation.
Why, Dev? No! Oh, that's going to come back to bite me for a while now. All right, there you go. The bosses are done. We had enough rings. That's fine for us. And we are now going to go into the dreaded stage. Thankfully, right now, I'm hearing that it's 2 for Hydro City, 1 for Hydros City, and 1 clip of me messing up. Right, Hydro City, let's go. Grabbing the bubble there at the start. Thanks, game. Normally, that bubble doesn't spawn. So we're going to run our way through, going to go up to the top route now. This is going to allow us to go into the middle route, which will allow us to fall down to the bottom route. Confused yet? Yeah, this stage is weird. It gives you a little mixture of every single route in the stage. The reason for that is if you stay just on the top route, there is a lot of things that just get in your way that are not fun to deal with. So we avoid them. So we're just not going to go to the top route here. We're going to do a 3-tap spin dash, hopefully get down towards the middle route here. That then allows us to activate a little secret that goes back up to the top route. That then allows us to jump through the floor to go back to the bottom route. But isn't jumping through the floor not allowed? Well, apparently the collision in that floor is actually designed where if you're fast enough, you just get to go through it. So the mods have ruled it where, you can do it. You're allowed. And we'll be doing it again on the big blue slides later on. But we now had our final shield here. You saw a preview of it earlier in the run when we grabbed it earlier. It is, wow. It is the bubble shield, of course. Shoutouts to Old Bob. The bubble shield allows you to breathe underwater, will also deflect projectiles, and give you a bubble bounce. More on the bubble bounce at the start of Act 2 here. But we're going to go through, we're going to finish that one, we're going to just jump through there, because again, if you've got enough speed and you face the opposite direction of the ground, it just doesn't exist. I don't know why, but there you go. So we're now going to go through up this area now. We've got Eggman in the scuba gear. That is not an outfit that you wanted to see him wear, but here we are. Well-defined egg, you know? Right, up the top, he's being a bum. He's trying to blow us up with, well, basically Labyrinth Zone, it looks like. So we're running our way through on this one. Lovely, well-defined egg. Now, we love Eggman. Eggman is great. So we're going to go through now. The downside is Eggman is, he's not allowed to. He's basically left his Eggmobile unattended and we've stole it. So, welcome to the Reverse Sonic 3 boss fight, where we are now the ones in control. Yep, that's right, Eggman. You made a mistake and we're taking advantage of it. So we're standing in here, activating the controls. We want him to continue moving over to the right here, which is actually going really well for us. We want to make sure I need to let him go fall down there because we grabbed the bubble as well as him. Hey. Oh, he's been a bum. He's been a bum. So I'm trying to drop the mines here while grabbing him at the same time. That should, in theory, allow me to grab him and the mine here. Get back over here, you. And then, unfortunately, we do actually blow up his suit, which is a shame. There it goes. And now he's all wet. Oops. All right. So now we're coming to the end of Act 2. We took out his swimsuit there. Hopefully, we can get him a new one. Get him one of those high-tech ones from Tony Stark. Right. Act 2. There's a cycle right at the start here. Can we do the triple bubble bounce? Let's find out. We're going to run our way through. We're going to jump off this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We got the 4. Is that enough? Oh, we got the quad instead. We got the 4 instead of the 3. But we made it up, and that's okay with me. So we're going to go through, we're going to go in, and then we're going to jump all the way through. We're going to grab ourselves right. I'm deliberately going to lose the bubble shield here. That is going to allow me to get the drop dash back. That is going to allow me to do some kind of little speedy jumps in that here when we land on this side, which is good for us. We're now going to spin our way down. These are the giant blue slides I was telling you that we can phase right through. And we're going to do that once we have Super Sonic. So we're going to wait. We're going to go and grab the set of 10 rings there. That gives us 43. Gives us the final setup here. Jump, 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 jump. Transform. Away we go. And we're going to skip slide number 1. So we come down here. It's a figure of 8. There's the figure of 8 there. We're just going to about turn and just go yoink. Jump our way back up the top there and then spin dash our way down. That skips segment number 1. We're going to do the exact same in segment number 2, but we're going to do it in a different way. We're just going to spin dash, jump high enough, and then collision just doesn't exist on the slide, so we just go right through it. Going to go all the way through now, down to the area, all the way up, grab our bubble shield again. That's going to keep us safe in the boss fight once again. Wow. And then we're going to just fall all the way down to the bottom here. Going to about turn, run, and jump straight through. See, no collision, just because you're fast enough, and away we go. That now concludes the end of the stage. It's time to go into the boss fight. Because we have ourselves the bubble shield, we don't have to worry about drowning. And because we're supersonic and we have invincibility, we get to do something kind of cool. So our buddy Tails is off skate. He's away. So the game is going to teach you here that you need to hit these mines back to this boss so that the boss takes damage. Unfortunately for him, we're supersonic, which means we're also invincible, which means we're also a mine. So we get to also hit the boss even more times than normal. Those spikes are meant to damage us. That doesn't happen. We then hit the boss here. We then hit that mine back. Away we go. Didn't get the extra hit there, which is unfortunate. But now we're going to use our buddy Tails here. He's going to jump out. He's going to doggy paddle. Then he flies. We use the invincibility from us just to hang in there. And the boss is gone. We hit the capsule immediately. Job's done. Away we go. And we're going into an auto-scroller. But before we do, let's see if anybody can time saying the words "oh no" in chat when we see Knuckles getting kind of yeeted off the plane here. So here we go. We're going to go in. He's going to come through. All 3 characters on the plane. It's amazing. Nothing bad could possibly happen here. And oh no. Alright, we are in an auto-scroller. That is Heavy Magician, just sending the boss down to Knuckles there. All we're going to do is grab 50 rings on this and then stay on the plane. It is an auto-scroller. There's not much left to do. So, Lana, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you?
I am pretty good. I am enjoying the run. It's going well. There's a bit of slip-ups, but overall, it's going well. I can't complain.
I might make it worse for you if you'd like.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so we have a $10 donation from Zaire, I believe it's pronounced, who says it is named Hydro Kitty because C is for cookie and that is good enough for me. You got me singing the Cookie Monster song now. I've got it stuck in my head.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. I'm now just saying, oh, cookie? Oh, I'm cookie.
That also puts, we only need one $20 donation to meet our Phasmophobia incentive already. Hello? Everyone's doing amazing.
Nice.
So that's one more $20 donation for Phasmophobia, and we've met our incentive already, which is amazing. Good work, everyone.
Thank you very much for that, folks. We still got plenty of time left in this run as well. We've got a lot of fun stages still coming up. And again, it is all going to a great cause. It is going to the pets, because we love our pets. Our pets are family. And we wouldn't change them for the world, you know? So yeah, this is an auto-scroller. It's big, it's long. There's not a lot that we can do on it. There are some glitches, but it's no major glitches. So we're not allowed to do that, unfortunately. But I have my rings. I will hold them later on. We'll see if I need to use them, because the last time I did this stage, well, things went really interesting on the boss fight. Somebody opened the door to try and get my attention, and it's like, I'm in the middle of a marathon run. What are you doing? And the boss fight did not go well, but hopefully the door remains closed. I'm looking at you, door. I'm looking at you. But here comes Eggman on his train. He's very happy. Look at his wee happy face there on his train. I love that. He's so happy. But now we get the train here. We're going to run. We're going to jump off. I'm going to go into supersonic form here because why not? Allows us to transform immediately. We then just going to leg it through the rest of the stage. Big old jumps, bouncing our way in, going straight to the gun and launching ourselves up to Tails once again. So he catches us because he's a buddy. He's got his wee goggles on there as well. And then away we go. So we're going to have a big old worm. And the big old worm can do 3 different types of attacks. It can jump from the left to the right. It can jump 3 times out of the sand, or it can jump once. Let's see which RNG we are going to get. That's the 1. That's bad. I would like another 3 here. That's a 1. That's bad. Don't you dare. Not in a marathon run. I'm watching you. Oh, it's a 3rd one. Are you going to give me 6 ones? Go on, be nice. Yay! Okay, so he did 3 ones and then a 3. That equals 6, and away we go to finishing the run. Thankfully, he hasn't done he has done the 6 ones before. He didn't do it here, so I'm... thank you. Thank you, RNG, for being benevolent, I guess. Right, into Act 2. Another zone that is going to tell you to stay hydrated. It is a desert zone here. Loads of funky little gimmicks on this one. We got plenty of things. We got plenty of loop-de-loops. We've got dissolving sand. We've got water passageways. We've got hidden blocks. We've got spinning barrels. Is there anything this stage doesn't have? Well, actually, we don't know, really. So we're going to run our way through. Spinning chairs, we're going to dodge them. We're going to go all the way up through and in. Just allows us to go to the hydration station. That allows me to stay up here. We're going to jump off this, going to drop dash down into the gun here. Going to launch us off, not quite on the top there. It allows me to go over, bouncing my way through. Takes me into the top route here. But we actually want to go down into the middle route because that is faster. So we're going to go through on this one as we're going to go up on this one. Is ice cream a glitch? Unfortunately, it is because it skips the boss. And then no major glitches. We must do all the boss fights. So we are not allowed to do it. Ice cream skip is where you line up at an ice cream, spin dash with your buddy Tails, who can then fall down and hit the capsule for you. That's it, simplified. It is a little bit more complicated than that, but because we need to do the boss fight, we have to not do the glitch. So hello Fang, you pain in the bum. Doesn't matter what game he's in, he's a big old pain in our bum. So we're going to hit the boss twice here. That is going to cause the boss to go back into the magic box and pop out as another character. Who's today's character? It's Bean. He likes to throw bombs at us, and we're not going to get too many bombs, thankfully, because we're going to hit the boss once and then do the 2. And that is going to summon the final character, who we're just going to get an immediate double head off of and then end our boss fight. So here we go off to the side there. 1 and 2. Boss is done, and that is it for us. So we wait for the camera to unlock. Away we go. Went too far, but that's okay. Into our next stage, the Oil Ocean. So away we go now. We got Oil Ocean. Oil Ocean has a really cool little addition to the level here. A lot of people wondering why, out of all stages from all Sonic games in history, Oil Ocean is the one that made it in here. I also don't know the answer to that, but you know what? They actually did not too bad at redoing this stage. So we grab the fire shield, we fall down, we now touch the oil, and it just causes fire, because, you know, oil and fire equals fire. So we're just going to spin dash now. We're going to have our cake and eat it. I'm now Supersonic, and I'm going to go all the way up the top right here. Although that platform said, lol, no. We're going to run our way all the way up the top. There's a cycle I want to try and make here to see if I can make it. I'm already not doing too well at trying to make that cycle, but we'll see how it goes. We're going to run our way through. Oi, 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 oi. Going to make sure we get up to the top here. We're going to make sure that one falls down. We're going to jump through, jump over. I am doing not too well at this at all, but that is okay. So we're definitely not making the cycle that we need. It's not that one, it's the very next one. Normally you make it about 43. 43 is already passed. Is it going to activate, or am I going to land on my bum? Let's find out. Yeah, but it's not activated. That's fine. Down to the bottom, we got Bob the Builder. The question is, can he fix it? Well, Bob the Builder... No, it's fudged, mate. It can't. So we just get poor Bob here. Poor Bob is not going to do very well for us. as we're just going to run and hit the boss, and he doesn't even get a single attack off, and there you go. Alas. Thank you, Bob. We're going to position ourselves here for this gimmick on the screen. You're meant to hit a lever to get rid of the smog. We're not going to get rid of the smog, and I'm going to take a drink. So the precise line up there allows us to miss the lever that you're supposed to hit. That keeps the smog on screen. We have the fire shield that we picked up in Act 1 here. We're going to use that to our advantage and grab 50 rings while we can. We're just going to roll off the edge here, go back up to the top, into the little bulb, and away we go. So running our way through, we have the glitch here is supposed to have the smog Dringer Rains at 1 ring per second, or 1 drain per ring. I don't know. English is hard. But instead of doing that, we are going to keep it on screen, never activate it, never causes the countdown to start until you become supersonic. Then you just get the supersonic standard countdown. We can now activate this all we want because we've got a ring countdown anyway. Allows you to see the stage a bit more, and away we go. But I just wanna eat chili dogs. Can't say the rest on a PG stream because it's not family friendly. But it's a good song, and if you know it, you know it. But we're going to go through it to our boss fight. Now, I got a question for you all. Who pogs better? Me or the boss? Let's find out. The boss is going to pop up. I'm going to pog. It's going to pog. Who pogs better? It was me. I think I pogged better. There you go. I think I pogged better, but maybe you think it's the boss. But yeah, we got the big old pogging boss coming back out here. We'll get our final hits when he pops back up. Has to always be done in 2 cycles. I have sat here meticulously with frame advance to try and figure out if you can do this in 1 cycle. You cannot. The iframes last just too long. You can get 7 hits. You can even get 6 hits. That should have been the other way around. But you cannot get 8 hits. It doesn't allow you. So we go through on that one. Who was the Pog champ? Please say it was me. Right, into my favourite stage in the video game, we are coming to Lava Reef, or as we like to call it, Lava Beef, because Lava Beef sounds like really hot meat, and you know, it sounds like good fun. Really hot and spicy, you know. So we're going to run our way through the stage now, and we're going to just jump our way up. There's not really much that differentiates this stage from its Sonic 3 and Knuckles counterpart, which honestly, how can you improve on perfection? You can, really. The only stage we're going to go out of our way to actually go up and grab some of these rings here. The reason for that is because there's a nice big set of 20 right there. That allows us to transform immediately and run our way through the stage on this one. We're going to do a run, we're going to do a jump. I'm going to try and get the fire shield there. Very nice. Go our way through. Didn't get the jump on that one. We'll see if Tails is going to help us or be a butt. He is nowhere to be seen. He is going to be a butt. And since we are only 20 bucks away from that Phasmophobia incentive, I want to incentivize you a little bit more. We need either one $20 donation, 2 $10 donations, or 4 $5 donations. If you can get that incentive hit, I will do Dark Lava Beef, which is coming up very, very soon, where we can turn Act 2 into very, very dark. And I will give you the trumpet in Metallic Madness 2. In Metallic Madness 2, when you transform into Supersonic, when you're Chibi, you get the Supersonic music, which is cool. But Metallic Madness 2 has an amazing trumpet that everybody wants to hear. If we hit the Phasmo incentive before Metallic Madness 2, I will give you the trumpet, because we love the trumpet. It's not even a trumpet, it's a saxophone. I know my instruments. It just sounds great. One might say it sounds sexy. But we are going to run our way through now towards the end of the stage here. The boss is going to have super armor. To get rid of it, you need to have the boss superheat itself. Once that's done 3 times, away you go. The boss is done, and we do funky tricks. So here we go, down to our final area. That's it, in we go. And job's done. Aye, boss. I can't hit it. I just bounce off it. It's too strong. So if Eggman just literally left this boss like this, it would never be able to be defeated. He would win. But no, we have a video game we need to continue. We have a video game we need to go in, we need to go through, and we need to do. So we are just going to get the hits here on this one. And that is going to be it for us. Let's see if we get the Phantom hit or not. Phantom hit is where the time stops, but the boss doesn't die. No Phantom hit this time. No Phantom hit. Right. We're going to go do a no major glitch. Like, we're not going to do a major glitch. We're going to go do a minor glitch. So minor glitches are allowed. So we're going to come and do this. We're going to go do dark. It's going to turn it all down. So the world is going to go very dark. And then when the level just before it transitions... Oh, I think I might have not been as super dark. Oh, it's not the darkest Lava Beef, but it's still pretty dark. Like, it basically just highlights the crystals, and that's all I want to do. Look at the glorious purple crystals. How beautiful are they? I would actually love an overlay that, like, changes colors with the rainbow effect like this. It's so beautiful. It's so good, and I love it to bits. So this is Dark Lava Beef, and this is Tails being a butt right now because he doesn't want to give me the ability to fly. So I want him to fly up here because we want to go up the top here to grab the big ring that is hiding in this one. So we're just going to fly over here. We're going to jump over. We're going to go in, and that's going to allow us to do this. Now, obviously, I don't recommend doing this glitch if you don't know the level right now because obviously most of the level is now, you know, invisible. You can't see it. The lights have been turned out. But because we know where we're going and what it is we're doing, I can get away with this on this one. You can kind of see it. It can go one stage darker where it's just pure darkness, you know? Basically, like, you need Kingdom Hearts to be light for you to open that. But we gotta go through, we gotta go in, we gotta go round. And we're gonna see just, like, I love it when it just goes from the blue to the, from the purple to the green. Like, that's not my stream colors at all. No, it totally is. So we just go through, we go in, we're going to run our way through the rest of the stage. We have the lightning shield as well. That's going to be for a funky little thing at the end here, just to show you too, as long as I don't grab the fire shield. We have some of the rings still chasing us, as you can see. They're trying to catch us, because we're just going too fast for the poor little things. So we run our way through, we run our way in, we're going up to the top, and then hopefully we will win. And then we get to the spring here, and that's it. Warning, the stage lights are about to turn back on when we transition into the boss fight. Don't hit that, thank you very much. That's the fire shield. We don't want the fire shield, we want to keep the lightning shield for a funky little joke at the end here. Alright, into the boss fight, the lights come back on. We are going to go and fight Heavy Rider and Jimmy the Motobug. They're going to come on from the left-hand side of the screen. They're going to rotate between left and right. Your goal is to get hits on the bosses. So, when the boss comes in, we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boss turns around. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is the smooth... Oh, Phantom hit! Oh, no! Oh, we still have the lightning shield. That's fine. Woo! So that was a Phantom hit. You may have noticed that we came out of Supersonic and our timer stopped, but the boss was still going. That is a Phantom hit, which is not good. Also, how did we get to Little Planet? Our people need us. Away to Little Planet we go. And I have one question for you all. Is this anime? Well, it should be. If you listen carefully to the tune here. Is this anime? We love anime. Arc fell bottom route. That's not good today. But I am okay at this game, so I actually know how to get back up here. Just if I can get back up here again, that would be grand. Spin dash, jump, and big jump. Go! There you go, up to the top, and nobody saw nothing. Nope, you all saw nothing. That's fine. So the good news is this stage is basically based on camera cycles, not global cycles. Otherwise, I'd be restarting the stage immediately because there are a few cycles on the stage that are a pain in the butt. I do take this stage relatively slowly compared to any other stages that I do because falling down the bottom route is bad. If you end up going down the bottom, please just restart the stage. You will save yourself minutes. The other gimmick in this stage is we have the background there. I could flip over the background in that moment, but absolutely no reason to. The only time we're going to do that is at the very end of the stage. So we're going to run our way through the anime stage here as we go through down to the bottom. We're going to grab these rings, grab the final 3 that we need for Supersonic, and away we go. This gives us safety from the enemies, but no safety from the squish. Thankfully, the piston was down there, so I can get through the cycle. Running our way up through and in. Going to flip ourselves into the background using this. Boing, flip. And away into the area we go. This just allows us to go into the background there doing the navigation of the stage. We're going to skip that though because it's supposed to go into the foreground, to go to the background, to go to the background, to go back to the foreground. But we're going to go to the boss instead and then just wait for the pistons. He upgraded the boss from Sonic 1 from 4 pistons to 5 and now we have to wait. So we're going to wait in the boss fight here. He's going to pick 2 pistons at random. He will be in 1, 2 of them will come down. You've got to hit him. When he gets to the desperation phase for the final 4 hits, 4 pistons will come down one after the other. He will be in the 4th one. And while we're doing this, before we get to the potential music section, are we going to get music, Lana?
Oh, absolutely. So we actually had a $10 donation from Ashcarp who said saxophone, and Zaire sent in another $20 saying this is for Argic to do Dark Titanic Monarch, and with that we've hit our Phasmophobia incentive. Woo! Woo! And it marks our first $100 raised for Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center. So thanks so much, y'all. We did it.
Thank you very much, everybody. We do appreciate that massively. Zahar, I will try Dark Titanic Monarch. I don't actually know the trigger, so if you could let me know in chat when the timing to press it is it before the transition into Act 2 or is it after the transition? Because if you let me know, I will try it. I make no guarantees though. But thanks to your generous donations, we will do the saxophone, so I'm just going to be silent when it comes up. Yes, I know Arc's going to be quiet. and it's going to let you just enjoy the tunes. But in the meantime, you're going to get to see a mix of Sonic here, Chibi Sonic, and then we'll get Chibi Super Sonic as well, which is going to allow us to just run our way through the stage here and do some fun. But if I transform into Super Sonic while Chibi, some weird code takes place and it gives us the supersonic music. We don't want that, so we will not be transforming while Chibi. So we're going to take a deliberate time loss here. Just normally I would transform, we'd get to go through all this, not have to worry about it. But we're going to do that. I'm going to let you all have the saxophone because you all love a bit of sax in this one as well. So we're going to go through and we're going to go in and see if we can do it. I've been informed that the trigger is the same, so we'll try that. And here it comes. Enjoy the sax. Tell me that's not wonderful. It's such a good sax. You just get to listen to it. You get to enjoy it. It's wonderful. It's a crime that if you play Supersonic and the Supersonic music comes on, you miss out that glorious sax. It is, of course, like a 10-second time loss. It means I have no chance of making the cycles on this. Not that it matters because I whiffed the rest of the stage anyway, but y'all wouldn't know that, so you should be quiet. Right, we're going to go to the boss now. It's the Gacha boss here. You put 20p in the machine, you turn it around, and you get a prize. The first prize is an Amy doll, except from she explodes. Second prize is the second boss from Sonic 1. Third prize is an Amy doll. Fourth prize is another duplicate here. What are these rates? Come on. And then we get the first boss from Sonic 2. And we finally go in here, getting our last one. The question is, can we get the bonus prize? Can we get a surprise Eggman? Let's find out. Oh, unlucky, buddy. You can send Tails up there off screen to get Eggman out of the ship quicker, and it looks like Surprise Eggman just falls down out of nowhere. It's really fantastic. Unfortunately, did not quite happen the way we wanted. On to our final 2 acts of the run here. We're going into Titanic Monarch. So hopefully, I'll be able to do the Dark Titanic Monarch glitch for Act 2, but we'll see how it goes. This is my favorite stage in the run. Like, it's so fast, it's so smooth, it's so fluid, and I just love playing it. We are, of course, going to get Super 8 SAP to allow us just to run our way through the stage. I'm a little bit few rings short here right now, but we get Tails for one last time, buddy. Will you grace us with your power of flight? Yes, you will. You're a good boy. Thank you, Tails. We love you. So that's it. We no longer need to use any more Tails flight in the run. We can allow him to go back and get some ice cream, but he's going to follow us all the way till the end because that's what good buddies do. So we're going to grab as many of these rings as we can as we bounce our way through. We then want to not transform just yet because we have a big boost of speed, so there's absolutely no point in losing the speed until we actually get to an area where we're slow. Into the gravity orbs. We're going to go gravity orb 1, gravity orb 2, gravity orb 3, gravity orb 4. That is a beautiful ascension there. And then let's see if we can play with wonky camera. So we've got the camera there. You can see the camera moving up slowly. If you move too fast in this level, the camera decides, nope, camera wonky, not good. Wonky, camera, no worky, but we're going to get camera worky this time because the orb was not in the right place. So we do get to see this part of the level and how you're supposed to go through it, which is nice for us. Wait there, don't get squished by the spikes. Run or jump here, and straight over. Don't have to wait on this one because we're going to go through, we're going to go up, we're going to go in, and then run our way through the stage. So 1, 2, and 3. Down the bottom, through the waves, in we go. Lovely on this one. Round this section. Up and in. 1, 2, 3, all the way up the top. Lovely. Gets our way through up to the top side, and then we're going to go and fight the Crimson Eye. If Red Eye was the right eye, Crimson Eye is the left eye. So exactly the same start as you would from Sonic 3 and Knuckles here, where we have the orbs that we have to explode. But then instead of summoning platforms in the deadly laser beam, he controls gravity. So if the left is going up, we get heavy gravity. If the left is going down, we get light gravity. Thankfully for Supersonic, it does not matter. We get to do this. We get to go through. And let's see if I am able to do Dark Lava Beef. So the timing is the same. It just ends quicker. So I need to let the elevator play, let the screen go dark, and then hopefully time it right. Let's see if this works. Let's see what happens. So we wait for the elevator to go up. We wait for the screen to go dark, and then see if I can time it right. If I get this, yay. If I don't, I'm sorry in advance. So we do this, and then that might be it. That might be too late. Let's find out. Oh, it was too late. I'm sorry, Zahar. I tried, buddy. I gotta practice and get the timing down on that one. Unfortunately, you see, because we did it just a little bit too early, it means the level transition actually fixes itself and allows us to go through. So I was a little bit too late on pressing the button. Need to try it next time. That'll be something we'll try next time on that one. But yeah, we're going down the bottom left on this section. This is going to allow us to go to the secret exit on this area that will give us the lightning shield. Lightning shield plus supersonic, as you've seen, is very overpowered. We're going to use that to our advantage here. I'm going to just do a run up the wall here if the game's going to let me. No, it's not. We're just going to have Tails stand on this platform with me then, and away we go. So we're going to go in on that one. Oh, Zehar saying slightly early. Wow, I thought it was slightly late, not early, but there you go. So we're going to transform into Supersonic here, use the gravity orbs to run our way through, navigate our way through the stage, see what we get with the piston. Hello, piston. Good cycle. Lovely, lovely. Bounce our way over and then go to the right. Now, normally you'd think, why is the secret exit on the right? Don't you normally go at the right? Well, there's actually an exit on the left, and the game is trying to push you that way, but if we go at the right instead, there's a secret hole in the wall here that allows us to grab the lightning shield. We're now going to go do the remaining 3 routes on the stage here as quickly as we can. This one is arguably the hardest one, simply because we have these pistons. These pistons are mean. If you get stuck in between the pistons as they're moving, they will crush you, you will die, you will go back to the next checkpoint with no rings. So, we're just going to run our way through. We're going to jump up 1, 2, and 3. This takes us through. With the lightning shield, we now have a bonus effect on the lovely little, the little arcs of lightning can grab you and carry you over places. Little cheeky shortcut over there, not getting squished by the spikes. Down to the bottom here, hitting the button. No lightning effect for us there, that's okay. Down we go as we run our way through now. Bounce off there, down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up we go into this section and through. So we're going to go in, we're going to go down, we're going to avoid the secret route in this one because we actually just want to go the normal route. The secret route is an extra little room you have to go through. We don't need to do those anymore, so we ain't going to bother. At least not until the last one. So once again, don't want to get squished by these. We wait for it to move down, and away we go. We're also going to do a fun little mini game here when we get to the boss. The boss has a shield, I have a shield because I'm supersonic. Basically, we're both invincible, we're not really doing anything. But bouncing on the shield makes a nice boing noise. How many bonks off the boss do you think Sonic and Tails are going to get? Guess a number between 50 and 80. The person who guesses it right wins my admiration. I don't know, I don't have anything to give for it. It's a fun little game we do on the channel just to see who it is that is going to be able to guess the right one. So a number between 50 and 80. But guess it when we get up into the boss arena. So we're going to run through our last little segment here as we do. Run through, jump, away we go. When we get into the boss arena, the boss is going to have a number of tentacles. We just basically want to hit the boss when the shield goes down. Nothing really expensive to worry about. And we have plenty of rings to do it as well. So feel free to guess the numbers as we're going to go through. And I am going to... I'm going to start counting. So while I'm counting, Lana, if there's anything you'd wish to say, now is a great time.
I got you. So I think now's a great time to remind everybody why we are here and what we're raising money for. So hey, welcome here if you're just joining us. No Holidays Allowed 2023 is raising money for Go Rescue, a dog shelter in Norfolk, Virginia. So Go Rescue works to provide a haven for homeless dogs, giving them the time, care, and love they need to find not just any home, but the right home. So all of your donations are going to helping those pups. You can pet the dogs by donating, essentially. So that's a win. Thanks so much for all of your donations so far, everybody. You're doing amazing.
Thank you very much, everybody. We are at 43 bounces at the moment, which is pretty high. So we get one mandatory re-sequence here with the boss. It's not really a fight, but we get out of that quickly. Back to bounces. So we're on 56 right now. We're coming up to the last set of bounces. It's going to be a high one. Wow, we got 74. 74 is on the high end. That's really good. And now we get our final boss fight of the run. This is the final level. This is what you get when you do the Supersonic stage. It is the Egg Reverie fight here. We have Supersonic, we have Eggman, we have Heavy King. Time is coming up on the final hit on Eggman. We'll let you know when that is. And it looks like we had no winners this time, but we did have Hidden Hero there closest with 73. So GG's. But yeah, we got the boss fight coming through on this one. Heavy King is the main one we need to worry about. Eggman himself, he is a literal pushover on this. And we have time being funky. If you look at the in-game timer there, it is very funky. We have a permanent magnet shield, which is really good for us. We also have rings coming in from who knows where, because time and space is all messed up. What I want to do is time a spin dash to try and get through Heavy King's Orbs of Doom. And Eggman, we just jump and hit him, and that's it, basically. So we're just going to see if we can get through on that one. That's nice. If he's spinning from the right, the orbs should be spinning in a more favorable direction compared to spinning on the left, which makes it slightly harder to actually do. So you see there, I tried to get him. We didn't quite get him. We get bodied by it. If this happens, all I do is I try to take a deliberate damage from one of the orbs that get thrown at me because my iframes then allow me to just sneak in and get the hit. So it's 8 hits on both bosses, alternating themselves. Coming on from the right-hand side is always preferable because the orbs push you into him so you get the hit quicker. But I always face the left just in case. Oh, that was not good there. That's fine. We should be able to sneak in. Did not sneak in. Takes the damage. That should allow me to get in there to sneak the hit. And away we go. We'll grab the hit out there, take the damage. You see, I don't lose rings when hit by Eggman, but I do when hit by Heavy King. Nope, didn't get the spin dash through there. That's fine. So we're going to take that, just take the damage when it comes through. Oh, didn't get the damage, but managed to sneak in a hit. Very nice. So last couple of hits are coming up. Time is coming up soon as well. As we get through here, this should be the last hit on this, I believe. And the final hit is coming up. And that is time. GG's on the run. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed Sonic Mania, Sonic and Tails, good ending. No major glitches versions here. It allows us to run through. Sonic's now heading off to Sonic Forces there. A big shout out and a big thank you to the folks running the event here at No Holidays Allowed for accepting the run and for putting me in the intro here, putting me in the opening run. Lana, big thank you to you as well for hosting for us. Greatly appreciate it. If you've all enjoyed this run, you can find me over at twitch.tv/Argic, where I am on a mission to learn basically a top 10 time on all mainline Sonic games. We are currently doing Sonic Heroes, so we're doing a mixture of 2D, 3D, handhelds, you name it. We're doing them all. We have indie games, we have jokes, we have memes, we have fun. Come and just have a great time. It's always high energy, it's always good fun. And thanks again, everyone.
Awesome. Well, let's give another round of applause to Argic for that incredible Sonic Mania run. That was loads of fun. Hey, what a way to start off our marathon. Hey, that was absolutely incredible. So as mentioned, I just want to say thank you again to everybody who have been sending in your donations for the Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center because we met our first target incentive, which is Phasmophobia Back to Basics, forcing us to use all Tier 1 items for one of the maps that we will be doing. And, just as promised, the next run will be Phasmophobia, where we will be doing some small maps in a little co-op showcase. Now, next up, we do have this run with Gerbo, but also with me. I'll be stepping up as one of your next runners for Phasmophobia, so we will be taking a short break as we get ready for the next run. Make sure to check out everything about Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center and learn more about the incredible services they do at GoRescueDogs.com to learn more about how you can help and learn about some adoption success stories. Keep looking to get those donations in, y'all. You're doing amazing work, and we'll see you shortly for the next run, Phasmophobia. All right. All right, everybody, welcome back to No Holidays Allowed 2023. I hope you've been enjoying the marathon so far. Y'all, we have already raised over $100 for Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center, which is just incredible, and we have met our first incentive. Thanks so much, everybody. Your donations are going to not only a great cause, but they are unlocking some bonus content for all of us as we can show off some more things with our games. If you are just joining us, hey, my name is Lana Roos, and I am your host for this morning, time zone, evening, wherever you're joining us from today. It is such a pleasure. And yeah, it's been awesome to see all of you here today as we get to cheer on all the pups that we're supporting. We just finished a Sonic Mania run from Argic, which was just incredible. Beautiful high energy to start off our day as we go all the way into the weekend with this incredible marathon. I just want to remind everybody that we have some incentives open as well. We met our Phasmophobia Back to Basics incentive, but there are more polls and targets that we are going for. So for example, the next incentive that we have available is for the Hello Kitty Roller Rescue Run, where you will get to choose the character. Right now, Hello Kitty is getting demolished by Batsmaru, the lovely penguin friend. And right now, Maru's in the lead by $10. Hello Kitty could take the lead at any point, so make sure if you get those donations in and see if Hello Kitty can be the winner, if you like cats. If you're more of a penguin person, then we'll see. So that is our next incentive that is available right now. And another target that we have that will be taking place later today is the Manifold Garden secret ending. If we want to unlock that, then we are going to need to raise $75 specifically for that incentive, okay? So that's the Manifold Garden secret ending. Woo, that's a mouthful. So make sure when you send in those donations that you select which incentive you would like it to go towards, so you can pick a target and a poll. It's kind of a win-win situation here. And yeah, it'll be great.